Hello everybody and welcome back to the Virtual Simmer YouTube channel. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. And today we are on Westby, Wisconsin Forex, episode 53. And last episode we got corn planting started and completed, obviously, as you can see. And we also we got nitrogen down on our two new fields, which are oats and grass. Because we're going to want some straw and grass for the cows, of course. So, now, first thing we are going to be doing today is jumping in to the new 9R. And we are going to get the new seeder off and rolling with soybeans here. At least, that is the hope. Except there shouldn't be problems. We had no problem seeding the grass and oat field, so now we can do this. So, I know it is kind of a big beast, but other than that, and it apparently drifts and likes to drift into the trees while you're not using it, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's a good mod, it's just not the best, apparently, so oh well. Gotta deal with what we gotta deal with here, and this is what you get for using other people's mods. It's not gonna be perfect like how you would want it, so, but can't complain because I don't make mods and don't know how. I could probably learn, but I would rather just play the game instead, so here I am, playing the game. Weird. So, I think we're gonna start on this end of the field, and there's only 3 fields of soybeans this year. These 3, the 2 kind of home fields, I guess you could call it, and then our other big field is gonna be in soybeans, so more corn and soybeans this year, which is perfectly fine. But it's just going to be a little longer of a harvest process. We got plenty of beans in the tank for now. This probably will almost do all of our seeding for soybeans for the year, to be honest. It'll be probably pretty close. I'm going to take out some money, though. I'll just go to 2.4. Let's go 2.4 and a half. Why not? Why not? Might as well. And now this will be the first year that we're going to be seeding this. This used to be grass for the cows up here, but now that we're going to be getting into some more cows, we need more land for grass, so it is planted down south. It's just on the map, and that we did a few episodes ago, so yeah, so now it's going to be turned into back to crops instead of grass, which is awesome, of course. So yeah, I am going to start off with a time lapse here, so hopefully everybody enjoys the time lapse. Alright. Field 1 for soybeans is complete. And hopefully everybody enjoyed the time lapse. See if this thing's gonna fold for me or not. Can't decide. Fold seeder. Boom. There we go. Yeah, there is one complete. No need to put nitrogen down because they're soybeans. Once you harvest them, they actually add nitrogen to the soil. I got plenty over here, so that's why I went with a only seeder tank instead of a seed and cart, or seed and fert tank. It's just a seed cart. And yeah, that only took what, 8% to seed that whole field of this cart. So I think it was at 72% or something like that. So yeah, not much. Didn't take much. So now I'm going to jump to this big field next. But yeah, it does pretty good. It's just the hills that this thing just gets clobbered on. Doesn't do the best on the hills, but other than that, it does pretty good. So can't complain at all. So we also started at 6, so that field only took like half hour, which is pretty solid. Once you get, every time I was going down the hill, it was super fast, 9 miles an hour the whole time, the max speed for this thing. But then going up, it was like 2 and 3, 4 miles an hour, so half the speed, which is unfortunate, but is what it is when you buy this huge of an piece of equipment. So yes, now I'm going to jump into this second monster field that I own, and then we'll wrap it up with this last field. So I'm going to seed all of that, the rest of the soybeans, and then I will see you when we are done seeding. Alright, we are done planting soybeans. Heck yeah, planting is done for the year. Let's go. And while I was planting, I thought that, I checked this out of course, seeing that, oh, I probably have weeds in this field. But then I'm like, oh, I plowed it all, so I don't have weeds in the oat field, which is great. No need to pull that out earlier than we need to. So that's good. But next month we will have to, because all these corn acres that did not get plowed will need to be sprayed. Because that's how farm sim works. I wonder if FS25 will be the same thing. Not sure. Guess we're gonna find out November 12th. Or sooner, honestly, maybe. Because I'm sure bigger content creators will have the game before the public. I would assume if they want to try and sell their game even more, they're going to be doing that. Which is no surprise there. That's typically what they do, I would assume. No, I know that's what they do. It's not assuming, it is knowing. They did that for 22, and I think for 19 even, so. For sure for 22, though. 19 was a long time ago, I don't quite remember that. But yeah, so planting is done for the year. I am going to actually fill up this seeder before I park it away. So it's got 70 bushels, and I never had to fill this thing up. I didn't have to fill it up once. So we started with 74% or something like that, and we planted, or seeded, planted, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be seeding and planting on this map, just seeding on Chilliwack. That's not confusing at all. But yeah, so we seeded all this, and this with less than 70% of this cart. So yeah, we're only gonna have to fill this thing up at most once per year, which is perfectly fine with me. So I'm probably not even gonna fill it full like ever. I think I might just throw like 300 bushels in it or something, 400 maybe. Fill it like half full. Because I noticed at the end, once it was getting emptier, it was easier to pull, of course, because of less weight. So only makes sense, right? So yeah, I'm probably not even going to fill this thing more than 70% full ever, because even 70% full is ridiculous and weighs a lot, so yeah. But now I'm going to be fast forwarding some time to May, because that is the next thing that we have fieldwork to do in, which will be spraying, so I will see you May 1st here. Alright, we have made it to May, and as you can see, we're popping a wheelie as per usual with the narrow tires. But first things first, I have, oh, that's the wrong screen. I have ran out of food. Okay, not, okay. I've ran out of silage, hay, and straw up north at the home place. So, I already sold off the hay ventilator, whatever. But now it's time. There's nothing left in this. I brought it all down south. I ran out of hay first, and then I did... What? There was nothing in here a minute ago. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to send... the 8R up here with the bale. Okay, I've already done like 4 loads. And literally when I left last time there was 0 in here. But if it keeps adding 10, I'm okay with it, I guess. Alright, well that's kind of weird, but whatever. We can get rid of this and make some money. Ooh, 54,000. That's more than I thought it was going to be. Might as well paint this while I'm at it too, I suppose. Why not? Son of a gun. You gotta do... paint over this. These stupid bushes, and then you can paint over it. So it actually goes away. It's kind of silly. That's a weird thing FarmSim's got going there, but whatever. So yeah, now that's cleaned up. So I guess I'm coming back for more bales, and then we're gonna be getting rid of that. So, oh well, just wanted to let you know that definitely by next episode that shed will be gone. And now we got that gone in our productions. So now we just got the ones that we are using, which is awesome. Perfect. Less confusion in the productions. Alright, so my plan is to... let's go check the map here for weeds. We are ready to spray some weeds. So I'm going to start in this bottom corner down here of the monster field. So when I do my headland, I can go back up over here and start going this way. So I end here. And then I will jump my way through these 3. So that is the plan. Let's get a sprayer line out. I might as well do 90 for now, because I'm starting in the corner. Hit this bottom up and then go. So yeah, and also, looking at the map here, this is first stage ready to harvest for the grass. Here, as you can see right here, we're going right by it. So it's ready to cut, but there's not the extra heads on top. If I wait another month, the heads will pop up and we'll get better yield off of it. So we're going to wait for that. And then also our oats will be ready. So June is going to be a busy month, basically, is what that means. So we'll be harvesting oats and mowing grass and picking it all up. And also be getting bales off the oat field. So yeah, June is going to be busy as well. But that will be next episode. Oh, 4,700 bucks for milk. Not bad. We'll take it. That will be next episode, so look forward to that. Yeah, but for now we are going to spray all of our corn acres because they need to be sprayed because they're full of weeds, of course. So that is gonna be the plan. So I am going to time lapse this monster field, and I will see you guys when we are done with the time lapse. Hopefully everybody enjoys. Okay. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the time lapse. This field took a little bit longer than I thought it would, to be honest. Took about an hour and a half, which is kind of crazy. I'll be honest, I've missed a few weeds. These hills and the GPS do not go well, but whatever. We got 99% of them, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah, we did have to fill up a little bit. I actually was at like 20% and then I topped it off to like 70 in like the middle of the field. And then we finished off, so I actually burned up like 100 over a full tank on this thing, which I don't think I've ever done that in a field, but oh well. We're not burning it up, it's not being useful anyways, so works with me. And as you can see, this 4320 is almost at 60 hours, which is kind of nuts actually. Just how long have I had it? I've had it since day one actually, I know I have. 93 months. How many hours do I have on the sprayer? We have 12 and a half. I guess that's not as crazy as I thought it was, but still, it's a lot. A lot of hours. A lot of hours, and I have my speedrunner running still on. That's awesome. That's the wrong button. Let's repair. So yeah, now I'm going to wrap up spraying these 3 fields, and yeah, I will see you when we are done spraying for the year. Alright, we are done with spraying for the year. Heck yeah, let's go. So now we are out of all of these fields until harvest now. So until then, it's just going to be these 2 fields. And then, yeah, I shouldn't have anything else to do, yeah. It'll be these 2 fields, fast forwarding time, and other than that, that'll be about it until harvest. Sweet, just good. One more thing crossed off the list. Whoa, almost hit a car. That would be not good, of course. So, yeah, we started at 6, so it took 2.5 hours to spray everything, and this field took an hour and a half, so another hour to do the other 3 fields, which sounds about right, but oh well. That's how she goes. That field is going to yield a lot. Corn is very voluminous, and that's a huge field, so we were going to pull a lot off of that, of course, so, which is good. Good, great, and wonderful. Means we're going to be making some money. Big time money, so can't complain about that. But I think this is going to wrap up today's episode. And like I said, for next episode, we will be starting harvest here. And also, well, I'll be skipping to June, which will be the start of harvest for oats. And that'll be the first thing on the to-do list, and then we'll see. Grass will also be ready to go, so we'll see how I want to divide and conquer, or one thing at a time. I'm not quite sure yet. That will be a game time decision. But yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh my, that's a good, wonderful start. Wow. Wonderful start to spraying. That's just wonderful.